What up? What up? What up? Happy Hump
Yo, yo,
Day.
yo. Happy hump day. What's going on, Bunny? How you feeling?
Hey, the last Wednesday of 2022 was really good.
Man, what a year. What a year it was. We about to talk about it.
Hey, we're gonna more than talk about it. We're gonna sing about it, dance about it, praise about it, all that in between. All right. Hey, technically, I was told we're still in a pandemic, but my eyes are kind of coming out this pandemic. So yeah, it's a lot going on, but I'm so happy to be
Okay, I'm back. I'm
here.
back. All right, I'm back. I'm back.
All
I'm
right,
back.
Stan, you disappeared on me like that, homie. That's what you did in 2022. You disappeared, reappeared,
And for
disappeared.
my
I mean,
next
what's up?
trick, I'm gonna make myself reappear. That's what it is. I've been in magic school every other Wednesday. That's what I've been doing. Am I
Okay, we
doing
got a little
good? Am I
magic.
doing
Okay.
good?
If you got magic, share the magic numbers. Time to hit that lottery. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
15, 30, 37, 38,
Mm-hmm.
45,
Mm-hmm.
47.
Do 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 do. It's been a while since I
All
seen
right.
that movie classic.
I'm gonna let the people know where we are because I guess technically this is my week. Technically. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you see right now, do not adjust your screens. This is exactly what it's supposed to be. It is myself, Stanton. It is the one and only Bunny. The ladies' night and the man cave have combined forces for the last Wednesday of the year, just like we did the first Wednesday of this month, to bring you the Super Show. Show.
All right, so we on the Super Show. Let the man cave have their night. So I'm gonna try to chime in on their section with the ladies' night. And I'm feeling right. Oh, it's his ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Hey,
All right,
hey,
so
hey.
and I guess I'm bringing in the first person. I guess I'll bring in the first person. Ladies and gentlemen, bringing in the first panelist from the man cave, the OG of the show. Y'all give it up for the one and only Sadar.
Sadal the Selector, the real estate DJ, right here once again.
Wait. I thought you was stunned double for Coach Prime Time. What's up with it? I mean, based
I
off of
saw
last week's
that.
show,
I
if y'all
saw
missed
that.
it,
I
boy, we
saw
was
that.
in for a delight from Coach Prime Time, baby.
Sadar coming.
I don't know if he's gonna make an appearance or not. We'll see.
All y'all that
Okay,
missed
real
our
quick.
platform sports talk show last week Wednesday was a delightful experience because Coach Primetime graced us with his presence and then did an extended interview with us. Can I say that? Shout
Man.
out to Primetime Real Deal, Coach Deion Sanders.
Uh
Yeah.
oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Hold on now. Hold on.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
wait. Before I forget, because people know he's Coach Primetime, but they don't know where they saw him last week. What? On the Platform Sports Talk Show, where you can catch us live always Wednesday night. Facebook page. Leave all comments under the Platform Sports Talk Show. Please engage with us. When you chat, we chat back and we talk about good ideas, laugh, and say you're crazy or you got a good idea. Also, we are streaming live on the YouTube. Please subscribe and click on that bell, baby. Because you know what? Anytime we go live, what happens, Stanton?
You and you will be notified. You
That's what
too,
I'm
in the
talking about.
corner to your left.
That's what I'm
Get
talking
that out the
about.
corner of your mouth.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
we see
talking
you.
about. You also can catch us on the Hot 365 radio, where it's always hot, hot,
Always
hot.
hot.
Is hot, hot. And if you miss any of our wonderful shows, including last week's guest appearance from Coach Prime Time, always has our archive shows on the Roku channel. And without further ado, let's bring in somebody from our ladies' night panel.
Okay, who we got? Who we got? Who we got?
Guru of all our St. Louis blues, because they have you happy and they have you from the blues sometimes. Also, all things Cardinals baseball. Even though she thinks baseball is fine, I'm like, hey, it needs to be progressing. But I don't, hate her for that. It is what it is. We just, agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe Bo, all the way from the boondocks.
What up?
Hello, Joe. It's nice to see you again.
I know, Stanton. I'm still not seeing you in person.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Last time.
I've seen him in person. I was just saying, like, I thought we were going to be in person tonight. and it's not
I did
happening.
too. Man, I was excited.
But that's
I had my
okay.
good do-rag.
It's 2022. We survived. We got a few more days. 2023 is around the corner, and we still gonna make it happen next year, guys. I got faith in y'all. I do.
But you see about the as requested, the velvet
The
velvet chair.
velvet
Yeah.
do-rag.
What is that velvet?
Hey, that was like
Ah,
fresh velvet,
man.
but hey, I ain't gonna hold you.
So
You
no,
know,
great
it
minds
is what
think
it
alike.
is.
All right, I'm gonna bring in the next member of this Super Show panel. He's a very proud football fan right now. I'll let him have his moment, I guess, today. Y'all give it up for the 49er fan, T-Bone Funk.
Ooh, that's shade on the introduction.
Hey,
He done mumbled that dog through like.
hey, wait a minute. I'm looking at the screen right now. See, we ain't always together, except a few weeks ago. But Earth, fire, wind, watch
Stop.
your heart.
Stop.
Oh, Captain
Not the Planeteers.
Oh,
He got the Planeteers going. Play that theme song. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna put it down to 0.
Hi, Miss Williams.
hey,
Oh,
Miss-
you missed the memo, Jobo. As of last week, so now you know we named Miss Williams. She is now known as Miss Dub. What
Miss
up?
Dub.
Miss Dub. I like that.
Dub.
I like that.
Faithful viewer. We appreciate you tuning in, Miss Dub.
All right. So everybody is here. It's good to see. Wait, is everybody here? I don't think everybody is here. No, everybody is not here. Bunny.
It's on
I
me?
think you got somebody to introduce. It's on you.
That's right. It's been a minute. She was part of Ladies Night crew in the past, and she's making a guest appearance. Not Miss Mia, because Miss Mia just had a birthday. Happy belated birthday, Miss Mia. Okay. Well, without further ado, she likes to be, the biggest Kobe fan. She'll tell you that. Big Lakers fan, big Purple fan. Anything purple is her thing. Hey, Miss Purple Rain, come on down. Let's go. It's been a while, honey.
Oh,
What's up,
snap.
everybody? How y'all doing today?
Long time no see.
right,
What's
all
going
right.
on? What's going on?
Okay.
I like the fit.
Thank you.
That fit is nice.
Thank you.
And then Miss Purple Rain, if you can go on and turn your phone sideways for us, please.
tip it side.
Oh, here we go.
Sitting sideways.
Tip it sideways like T.I.
Boys in
hats
the
back in
days.
the early mid 2000s.
There we
All
go.
the way to the side, like all the way.
That's the one.
Yep, there we go. She's here now. I think
I'm
we got a full
here.
panel. Do we got a full panel? We got a full one. I think we're all here.
We got a quorum.
All right, are we? So now we're the Power Rangers with the always entered in 6th Ranger. Is that what this is now? We
I
went
never
from the
saw
Planeteers to the Power Rangers.
I don't get it.
Huh?
Like I said, I never saw Power Rangers. I don't get it.
What?
I don't get it.
The original one that came out in the early 90s, or you talking about the reboot that was just as way?
None of them.
You've never seen a single episode.
Oh,
I think I've seen more episodes of VR Troopers than I saw Power Rangers.
wow. That's blasphemy.
The original. Okay, now he said
I was definitely the Yellow Ranger.
Brendan's first crush ever in life was the Pink Ranger. Still talks about it to this day.
Justified.
Fun fact about
Wait. I'm just on the last Wednesday of 2022.
We survived, guys. We're here 2 years later after the pandemic. We still here.
Man, we still here.
I have to reevaluate if I'm taking T-Bone into 2023. That's some big news, man.
But
You were teetering with the 49er fandom, but
one of the topics we're going to discuss. What are we leaving in 2022 and what are we going to let roll over to 2023? You talking about the 49ers. I'm missing T-Bone's Bill Cosby cardigan sweater. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely a classic.
oh Lord,
smoke it up.
oh
Yeah, bring
Lord,
on the Bill
no.
Cosby sweater, please.
oh
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
man.
oh, hold
You
on.
see what happened?
Oh, not the hat too. Oh, that's the granddad and a Bill Cosby looking one. Look at him. Oh, I
Hey,
tell you.
right here, this is a good luck charm. Look at
I,
it.
I was just about to say
Oh,
that is
wow.
a true fandom. That right there. That hat
True
has been
fan.
certified.
Yeah.
That
Jobo, he's
hat
trying
has
to
been
compete with your
certified.
Astros jersey and your hat, honey. He's trying to come through with the
Do you see it there?
All right. So
Okay, Jobo, like, wait a minute,
we
Look
just
at the
showing off
A-Town
merch. Is that
championship
what we're
shirt.
doing?
Don't get it twisted.
Yes,
Hey,
yes. Got the flag up finally too back there.
Hey, man,
Okay.
Astros, you know, winners recognize winners.
I mean, you haven't won yet, but
Where
I
y'all at?
haven't won anything.
Where
Haven't
y'all
won
at?
anything. You said we were talking about winners.
where are we holding the
hey.
Lombardi Trophy, waiting to pass it to whoever earns it this year?
Exactly, because y'all are the reigning, will not be defending.
That's fine.
He emphasized will not be defending.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Keep
And-
on. You do not want to get into the stats.
You gotta win to defend, my brother.
Don't
You have to
wanna do
win
it.
to defend.
Okay, that should be on the shirt. And let you know, guys.
I
So we
felt
do
it.
have
I felt it.
a possible another special guest. Coach Willis may be joining us later. So right now it's even 3-on-3, but we maybe have a ladies' advantage. So to be determined. So y'all know everybody here's a regular except Purple Rain. We haven't seen her in a while. So let's do a quick catch up. Purple Rain, how we doing in 2023? Just from January to December, been up to.
Man, so much is. First of all, let me. I launched my website, purplerainworld.multiscreensite.com. There you can find all my services, my blog, just hot topics that mean something to me and things that I'm passionate about. You will find in my blog. I have an ebook loading. How to monetize your social media platforms. That's gonna be dropping at the top of the year. I'm just listen, y'all. When I say I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I can't really complain. You know, things happen in life, and somehow you have to find a way to grab your joy back and get back to the things that bring you peace. And also while helping other people as well. So I'm just excited for the upcoming year. And, you know, y'all know me, hey, still Kobe all the way. You know what I'm saying? Forever. And, you know, I just been living. That's what I'll say. I've been living.
I like that.
All right, I'll take you living. Okay, how's the fam? How your girls doing? Your mini me's, what they up to?
Oh man, they are doing great. As some of you may know, the events that happened at Central VPA, we are healing from that. The school community as a whole are healing from that and trying our best to move forward and look forward to better days. The children are returning back January 9th, so everybody's excited about that. We've become like this family over the past few months, really close-knit family, and we're excited to just be together on a regular basis now and get back to the arts, because that's why each student goes to Central, is to participate in the arts. So we're excited to get back to that, because I feel like that was kind of taken away from them. So we're just excited to move forward. You know, we send our deepest condolences to Miss Kushka and Alexandria Bell, who lost their lives that day, and to the others that were injured, and to the survivors, because, you know, my daughters were there, and they deal with things from that. So, you know, we just getting back to it, y'all. Like, nothing's gonna stop us. My girls are just as strong as I am. And we just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? We are deeply saddened and affected by that event. But we choose joy, and we choose happiness, and we choose to not let their deaths be in vain. So, you know, I feel like, you know, Central is gonna be we're gonna be great. Like as a family, as parents, as the survivors of the event, everything's gonna be. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
For sure.
Thank you for asking too, Bunny.
Awesome.
I appreciate
Choose joy.
that.
Choose joy.
Yeah, because ultimately, guys, like, you know, no matter what life deals you, it's your decision as to what you do with that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be good, bad, or indifferent. And you could choose to be depressed and sulk in that, or you could choose to say, hey, that was something that we went through, but we're gonna come out of the fire unscathed. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where we are. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's what I would hope for, because I never want them to their lives to just be forever blanketed by that. You know what I'm saying? It has to be more. It has to be more.
Okay, I feel you. So now that we, you know, hear about your daughters, they're healing and they're, you know, being resilient through the tragedy that happened at VAP, I'm happy to hear that they're doing better, you know, and I was every day.
And I'm sorry, Bunny, I also want to take this time while I'm on a platform. If you're seeing this, even if you haven't had like this grand tragedy in your life, go talk to somebody. Like, therapy is such a stigma in the Black community, and I have no idea why, but it's kind of like unpacking from even just from the weeks at work or things that may happen to you on a daily basis. You need to unpack that, because guess what? If you don't, it will affect you. It will. And it's people walking around here every day who don't understand that aspect. Go talk to somebody. Seek therapy, man. Like, because there are people walking around depressed, you know, and I deal with anxiety myself. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to take this time. If you are listening and you're going through anything, please seek therapy. Please go talk to somebody who's unbiased about your situation and can give you the proper tools to come out of that a better person.
All right, thank you for that. Good PSA, but real talk. Thank you for saying it.
Yeah.
And so, since you did give us an overall recap of what's going on in your world, no, nothing wrong, because you know we missed you on here. Hopefully, we can get you.
I miss you too, man. Because I'm such a busybody, y'all, and I normally teach on Wednesdays. It's just that they're on break, so not on break, but I got somebody to sub my class. And so I'm so glad that I'm able to come and chop it up with y'all tonight. I'm grateful for that.
We appreciate you for being here, giving a little bit of your time, because you know 2022 from January to December, y'all, it's a lot that happened. And touch on different topics. And like I mentioned earlier, I can just do a quick icebreaker. What's something that we need to leave in 2022, or what's something that we can carry on for 2022 to 2023, specifically sport topics? And I can go first. So something I want to leave in 2022, I want to leave it and don't look back.
What is it?
You know what I'm saying? I want to leave the good old NBA, and specifically the whole Harden leaving one city, going to another team. I want to leave all that behind. Him, team hopping up. It's not like a big topic people talk about. A little bit we did, but I just want to leave Harden where he is in 2022. Leave him with the 76ers. Don't go to no other team. Just stay there with all your drama, with your beard, which you ain't happy here. Just stay where you are in 2020. Do not go to another team in 2023. Don't mess up nobody else's squad. Leave all the drama that you carry with the squad. Leave it with Philly. Nobody else, okay? Please and thank you. Hey.
If I had to leave something sports related in 2022, it would be the 2022 week 1 through week 15 Los Angeles Rams. Let's leave that in this year. I don't want to carry that into next year. I mean, sure, you know, season's over. Yeah, cool. We know that. But we can look ahead to next year, because this is unacceptable. We can't do this twice. Like, no.
You know what? And I thought you were going to say lead your Chicago Bulls 2022 playoffs.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Horrible playoff record in 2022. Don't let it come in 2023. Don't do it.
Wait a minute. We got one game. We didn't get swept. like the Nets. Sorry, Jamie. We got one game. We got one. Okay, and they were the defending champs. We got one against the defending champs.
Okay, let you have that one, but
Yeah,
don't
we can
do
leave
not let them go to
this
24.
first
Leave it
half
here.
of the NBA season Bulls here too. Yeah, we need to turn that around going into the second half of this season. And when we get to the playoffs, we need to do a lot better than we did before. But we got that one. It was a
Playoffs?
gentleman's sweep.
Did somebody say playoffs? Thought I heard
Wrong
playoffs.
wrong sport, T-Bone. It's not even your turn.
I'm
It's
sorry.
not even your
I
turn.
got it, sorry.
I didn't put a
He was just
playoff.
interjecting his thoughts.
You know.
I'll tell you what I'd like to leave out in 2022.
The sweater flat.
I'd like to leave this whole talk about Deion Sanders leaving Jackson State. Let's leave it behind in 2022. It's over. It's done with. He ain't coming back. So let's leave it where it is. Okay. He's at Colorado. Matter of fact, he's coming to Colorado. So it's over.
I'm coming. Real quick.
Right on that one, Sadar. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Real quick. So the news came out. You know, I don't know if this is going to be somebody's biggest thing of 2022. Maybe not. But I just want to shed some light on it. Another NFL legend, NFL Hall of Famer, legend, Mr. Ed Reed, will be the new head coach at Bethune-Cookman University.
That is
I
big.
just want to put that out
That's
there.
big. I
'Cause
mean,
that
everybody
is
may not
big.
know Reed on the NFL level, like, you know, the swag that Deion carries, but he's still good. He still got personality. He's his own person. So that's still big. I don't know if people want to equate it to the prime time when he went to Jackson State, but that's still a huge hiring. And that's
I'm happy
big
for him
me.
because I think he's a
You know
great
what?
coach.
I already knew it was coming. T-Bone, I feel like I know
Here we
exactly
go.
what you're going to say.
Got
Come on,
some things
T-Bone.
to say.
Come on. I know exactly what he's going to say. I felt it as soon as I saw his face.
Listen, I have no problem with Ed Reed. I just want to put that out there. I'm glad that he's going there. But you have to look at it from the perspective that I'm going to look at it now. And I think a lot of what people are going to look at it as is, wait, are you here to help us or are you here to help yourself? I'm not saying I'm not going to cast judgment, but I'm saying that question's always going to be out there now to see, like, okay, are you here for the betterment of these students, or are you here so you can get a D1 job like Mountain Time?
Oh my Lord.
That's going to pop out there. Again, I hope he does great, and I hope he does great things. But again, for those people who are like, oh, look, here's another NFL superstar coming to help the poor HBCUs out. Well, I guarantee nobody's talking about Tennessee State with Eddie George. How about Grambling with Hugh Jackson? Like, nobody talks about those in the same way, so why would I expect it to be any different now? That's it.
I guess I'll go next. I'll go ahead.
If he is asked that question and he declines to answer, if he leaves or stays, will you be as up in arms about it as you were about Coach Prime?
I mean, we've already at this point. Like I said, my expectation would be he's there so he can get a job and audition for a D1 school. So if he left at this point, I mean, what's there to say? Like, I've already said my case about how I feel about that type of thing. Like, but again, here's the other thing: he's never made any promises one way or another and set the expectation that he was trying to change certain things. So again, my issue with Prime was never that he came and left. My issue was he sold people a bill of goods and then, dipped out on them before everything kind of worked out for them.
Okay. I think Purple Rain has something to say.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I know I'm a big Lakers fan. Kobe just has that effect on me. I'm not really a big LeBron fan, but in honor of Kobe, and Lakers, I would like to see them back at the top of the Western Conference. Right now, they rank like 13. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna work. So I want to leave that in 2022, and I like to see them back on top.
All right. Joe.
I am saying, and I know we'll probably see it just a smidge next year. Not as crazy as it was this year, but the farewell tours for the Cardinals. I'm tired of it. I don't want to see it anymore. I'm sure I'll be sad when Wayno's done because it's Wayno, but it's too much. I can't do it anymore. I would just want them to win some ball games. So that's that.
Okay. All right. And Tebow.
Can I leave the past 10 years of the Orlando Magic in 2022?
You said 10 years. What?
We,
All 10 fingers on every hand.
Oh wow, it's been exactly 10 years.
can we leave that? Can we leave that here? I mean, they're doing great. They built a brand new arena, and then it's like, and now this trash. Like, let's leave all that behind. Let's get
Where's my
I was just about to say,
It's been really 10 years.
Your emotion, how you felt about them? What was the cry? Was she crying for you? Is that what happened?
She
just
was
now?
crying to hear
for
about
you.
T-Bone 10 years. Yes, she was.
She doesn't even have 10 years worth of experience, but those tears were for you.
She felt your crazy. Well, that's crazy.
She cries for you.
And
Joe
really, why is the GM that bad at the Magic where he can't hold on to good players and keep it trying to build around them? Every time they get these high draft picks, it just falls by the wayside. Like, what is the problem?
Well, I mean, I think it's kind of started. I mean, if you want to be real, it kind of started with Shaq, where Shaq went to the Lakers. And
that was literally 30 years ago. Come on now, you said 10.
Right. Well, I say it started with that because once we got Dwight Howard and everything was going great, you know, the national narrative what became he needs to leave that small town Orlando and go to a big city, preferably in the Los Angeles area. And you know, that kind of that narrative, once that narrative hit where it was like Orlando's not a major NBA city or not a major NBA town, why would anybody go to Orlando? Once all that stuff started with Dwight Howard, like it's hard to sell people on that this is an actual place that you can go and win championships.
Yeah. But you know, when you think about it, I don't know a lot in the city of Orlando besides Disneyland and HBCW wrestling.
Well, it's Disney World.
You know, I've been to neither one.
Yeah,
So
there you have
I can never.
There you have it.
You keep it up with that, and you won't be getting any tickets, sir. I'll tell you right now. Okay?
Well, give me a ticket. I don't see if you're crappy on the.
Well,
we're going to Disney World. Wait, is that what they say in the commercial?
Team,
I don't know what the hell they say in the commercial.
We'll see who's naughty and nice on this episode. I tell you. Okay?
Not naughty or nice. I thought Santa Claus been here and done that. He didn't pass. I thought he ain't coming back to another 12 months from now.
Right, he on vacation. The greatest vacation in history.
I know, right?
Hey,
man, is it a paid vacation? We're getting off topic. Bunny, what was the second half? Oh, you said what are we taking into 2023?
2023. What we taking over? What we rolling over?
Well, come on, Bunny, what you got? You first.
I mean, it's hot and cold. Sometimes I want to roll the Blues this win streak, 8 games over. I'm like, yeah. And then other times I'm like, nah, once we get a winning streak, we get a losing streak. So, I mean, I want to say I'm up for that they can pull it off and keep another 8-game winning streak going on to 2023. Next, you know, we're going to blink. It's going to be April in the playoffs. We're going to blink again. We're going to be in Stanley Cup champions for 2023. Okay. I rolled over our 8-game winning streak from 2 months ago. That's it. I'm calling it out. Blues are going to the playoffs, baby, and they are going to the championship.
I got a question. I got a question.
I got an answer.
So does it have to be something that was in 2022 to be able to take it into 2023?
Well, according to T-Bone, since he's talking about the last 10 years instead of 2022 of retiring something, I guess not.
No, it doesn't have to be.
Years. I said 1 year, so go ahead.
Okay. What about a bold set of cojones for Cardinal management? Upper management. Let me say upper management. for the Cardinal organization. Let's the whole dang on thing. A set of cojones and a desire to open their wallets. Can we take that into 2023? Can we do that? Can we pay people? Is it wishful thinking? Should I have thought of something else? Am I being too
I
optimistic?
mean, I
All
don't
of the
know what they're
answers
going to
yes.
open their wallet for right now, but
Well, yeah, the Mets took everything.
And look, and they still won't go to the World Series taking everything. Boy, I tell you, ain't that crazy?
Right? Isn't that something?
Shoot, I mean, the Cardinals may not go that far either, but at least we ain't spending everything. You know, we left a lot of money out on the table because they don't want to spend it. They just put it in the bank to earn interest rather than spend it.
They so
I heard a
twisted, they don't
contract
have
clause.
nothing to give.
I heard that part of the funds allocated included a share of profits from the Statue of Liberty. That may not be true. But, you know, you got to throw everything you can at him. I heard somebody now owns the Statue of Liberty. It was supposed to be Correa, but he was kind of, they're a little shaky on him. But that's another story for another Wednesday.
I'm really got that perplexed look like, how did he get partial ownership of the Statue of Liberty? Correa, no, he ain't got stake in that one. Nope.
Everyone else, it was 800 million, and you can say you own the Statue of Liberty.
You can say you own the borough, but not the Statue of Liberty. Nah, you could own
No, the borough's not enough.
Brooklyn,
not
I give him that.
You got to give
Own
them
all of Staten Island, you know, but nah, the Statue of Liberty. But anyway, so yeah, we'll see. Cardinal management getting cojones. Okay,
hopefully, one can dream.
All right, let's square up. Let's go to dog.
Man, what I'd like to see is the continued movement of this transfer portal in college football. Man, it's really bringing in a lot of parity, a lot of interesting team aspects. You know, a win now type of attitudes, and it brings a lot of parity too. You don't see one team, Alabama, going to the championship and winning. Now you see a lot of other teams in the mix every year, and then with the added extra games in the college football playoff, combined with the portal, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see in college football.
You know what? With the portal add in also basketball, you said Alabama football. Hey. What about basketball? Duke, North Carolina basketball always there every year. Now it's a little more parity.
Absolutely. It's fun to watch.
I just want to say it's the constant flapping of the sweater of T-Bone. Like it's like he's getting ready to give one of those classic 90s conversations.
Don't mind T-Bone. You know, he's really not used to having his significant team win anything in the last generation. So
shots fired! Shots fired! Pew 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 pew. Wait. And also, real quickly, what does not need to roll to 2023? Who did not replace that battery in their smoke alarm? Who did that keep going off?
I don't know. Is it me?
I keep hearing. I thought it was mine. I was like, we just replaced all, so it's not us. I'm like, who is it? You don't hear that?
It could definitely be me. I'm not sure. I don't hear it. But it's maybe because I'm probably immune to it at this point.
I'm never immune to it. It goes off my house, you can replace within 3 days. Anyway,
so we're taking smoke protection maintenance in 2023.
Who's next?
Purple Rain.
Yeah. So I kind of want to piggyback off Bunny. Because listen, don't shoot, hands up, don't shoot. But I have never been to a Blues game, and I would actually like to.
I haven't either.
So
a lot of people have said that on this show.
I don't want to root for a losing team, even though they're the home team. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So I'm hoping that they could carry on a winning streak long enough so that I can, be rooting for real. I don't want to be faking just because they the home team. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying they gotta earn your fandom? Oh man.
I mean, listen.
Tough crowd.
I rep. Listen. I I haven't been to a game, but I'm not like denouncing them as like a Blues fan or anything. I just haven't been to a game. I see them in the media, and and I root, when they won the Stanley Cup, I was like, yeah, my people, you know what I'm saying? But I have never been. It just was never something that, I guess, in the Black community, here we go again, we went to Cardinals games. We've never been to a Blues game. So that would be something that I would definitely like to take my family to be a part of. So, yeah.
I get it.
I was so young.
I'm here for that. Okay, we good. We good with that.
Damn it, T-Bone.
Yeah.
What?
We did nothing. We just here.
Never went to a Rams game? Why? I'm a 49ers fan.
Joe, what are
uncle
you
is a
bringing
big
into 2023?
49ers fan.
Just the Astros being like the most dominant team in baseball the last like 8 years. So hopefully that continues, and I love it because everyone else hates it. And I like getting shit from friends and family.
I think I think Joe might be teetering more and more week by week to the Astro fandom side. I think we might lose her if we
What are you
don't do
talking about?
something fast.
No, that ain't so.
What are you talking about?
Don't do it. Don't give up your Cardinal fandom. Don't give up that.
I don't know, man.
I'm still a Cardinals fan, and they're always gonna be my team. But not Cardinals, but Astros win a lot, and it's very easy to love them as much as I love them because they win so much. So I'm excited to see them be the new evil empire of baseball.
Well, it's good to be a Cardinals fan because you don't have to worry about any asterisks behind your championships or anything.
Damn.
Jeff
That is-
Luhnow came from the Cardinals, so let's take a step back. But we can continue this topic later.
Alrighty then.
Boom.
Well, that was a good wrap up for our 2023 rollover. So what are we about to do next?
T-Bone.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's
T-Bone
not
didn't
on.
get to give his 2023 rollover that I think we all know what it is,
Now,
Yeah,
wait
whatever.
a minute.
because I don't think we can continue.
You know what? I had to actually really put some thought into this. I really did. But thanks to Bunny talking about the Blues and the 8-game winning streak, that made me think. 8 games. 8 games. Where have I heard that before?
That really was.
I didn't realize that the 49ers are on an 8-game winning streak. That's right. 8 games with 2 different quarterbacks, the backup and the backup's backup. Okay? That's right. We playing with our backups backup and still beating teams. Sorry.
So that means the 49ers are your sports team of 2022?
I think that's probably safe to say. I mean, they started the year off in the NFC Championship game. Yes, they lost to the Rams. They lost. It's okay. That was one game. But now we're on an 8-game winning streak. And the Rams will be nowhere to be found in the playoffs. So we'll see what's going to happen. We want to get our chance to win a Super Bowl too. We went in 2013. We went in 2019, right before, the Super Bowl of 2020, right before everything broke down off the face of the earth. So, I'm ready. I'm ready to become a 6-time, 6-time champion, Super Bowl champion.
Okay. Well, I'll ask that question to everyone. So what are you all the sports teams of 2022? Purple Rain, even if you don't have a specific team, you can even say a specific shout out to one of your Zumba classes. That's your sports class of the year or whatever, but give me your 2 cents.
2023, I am definitely, I have a confession. I've done private trap Zumba classes, but in 2023, we're going to bring trap Zumba back to the public. So yeah, I want to shout out anybody who is on their fitness journey and wants a so yeah. Trap.
Hey, Purple Rain, could you repeat what you said? You kind of cut out with the audio.
Oh, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, I said I got a confession. I only did private trap Zumba classes this past year, but in 2023 we are bringing trap Zumba back to the public. So if you are on your fitness journey and would like a class with music that we like and movement that we like, trap Zumba is for you. Trap should trap. I will post all details as they are available.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, shout out to the Traps who are making this comeback in 2023. I know since you're a big Kobe fan, are you still a big Lakers fan? Is that your team?
Yeah, like I would
so many
feel
L's that they should be on national TV.
Yeah, I would just feel like a total traitor. Like I can't root for anybody else. Like I do like, Steph Curry and them over at Golden State, and Chris Paul, love him, but I can't really like hone in on on a other team other than the Lakers, because I would just feel like backstabbing Kobe, and I just can't do that. Like I would just so I'm always rooting for the Lakers. I'm always hoping that when they're at the bottom that they somehow find their way back to the top. And it usually happens. I'm just waiting on it.
Look, you and me both. And if you hold your breath, you're going to need a lot of oxygen tanks. Because, again, Christmas Day was a Christmas Day with all those NBA games. The Lakers was on.
Yeah.
I know they're going to get the L. It's just like you're looking at mediocrity at its worst.
Right.
And LeBron is on that squad. I mean, it's not his fault, but it's like, come on.
Yeah. I just, I've been forced into rooting for LeBron because he's a Laker. I never was a LeBron fan, and shout out to LeBron because as a person, as a man, he's awesome. And he's a great, phenomenal basketball player, but his personality wasn't something that made me want to LeBron. And I'm not saying that he has a bad personality either. It's just that Kobe had me sold up for so many years, and kind of hard to, replace that. But since he's a Laker now, go LeBron.
Okay. I'm not going to say that's a fake fan. I mean, that's a fan, but okay.
I mean, it's more of a fan of the organization than him per se.
That's not wrong with it, because that's something with the Bulls. We all know for the longest the Bulls was just horrible.
Yeah. But because of what Jordan did and put the franchise on the map the way that he did, you still have Bulls fans from that era, and Jordan no longer plays. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like that. Like anything Laker, I'm rooting. I'm rooting.
I'm here for respect that. All right. Next up, Joe Bo. What is your team for 2022 besides the Houston Astros? We know.
I think we're doing best sports story first. So I'll say best sports story is Albert. The 700 chase, that was amazing. I guess you can honestly, for a later topic that we have too, kind of goes together with this, is Albert to chase the 700, and then Judge's home run chase. Those are two things that you can honestly say everyone probably in America and in the world was looking into. I mean, you had freaking Yankee games cutting into college football games, which I thought was a little ridiculous, but those two for sure are probably one of the biggest sports stories for any sport in all of 2022.
And I would have to piggyback on that. That'll be my favorite too. Albert's, because by the All-Star break, it just seemed like, maybe will he, won't he? We don't know. And then all of a sudden the lights went on, man. And then just for one magical last moment, he turned on the Albert Pujols that we all know, cranking out home runs, man. And it was fun to see. It was fun to see him really enjoy it. He really genuinely enjoyed the home run chase, man. And everybody was happy for him. I think that's my favorite as well.
Okay, I respect. Okay. T-Bone, what's yours? Favorite sports story of 2022. You're on mute.
Playing with my slinky. Anyway, I hate to keep piggybacking on the Cardinals, but so I'm gonna take a slightly different, sports. Wait, we're in sports moment, right? Sports moment, not sports story.
So I start off with the sports team, and then Jobo said it's supposed to do sports topic.
Well,
So,
I'm looking
at 21 at this point. 2022 was running together on their rundown, so I was overlooking one 2022 storyline for another. Sorry.
All right, let's see. Best sports story. I'm just gonna have to go sports adjacent because I can't think of anything else that isn't the Cardinals. So hey, Stone Cold Steve Austin had a wrestling match in 2022. That was awesome. That's it.
He did?
That's it. That's all.
Yeah, at WrestleMania.
Wow.
And did good. Did good for an old guy.
Oh, wow.
Surprised me.
Right? Because some of the old guys miss spots and make up spots, and it's just
Kevin Owens made him look good.
they made each other look good.
But yeah, that's it. Sold out that AT&T Stadium for that. So there you go.
Headline night one.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you got pulled if you can headline the show at that age. All right, shout out.
I mean, there's nobody that's a bigger star in wrestling, 25, 30 years later. So
who says becoming a member of AARP Club don't have his perks? You still get the headline.
Okay.
Weak.
Shoot.
Real quick, I want to take a pause for the cause and welcome
Retirement
in.
goals right there. Okay.
Real quick, I want to take a pause for the cause and welcome in our audience from Hot 365 Radio, where even though I got this hoodie on, it's always hot. You are tuned into the Platform Sports Talk Show, Super Show, baby. We got a full panel of people right now. We are discussing our sports story of 2022. T-Bone just went. So, dog, did you give yours yet?
Yep.
Okay. Lord Jesus. Purple Rain. No, Purple Rain.
Am I next?
Yes.
I'm gonna just say Britney Free. That was a big moment for sports and the WNBA and the injustice that I feel and a lot of people feel was placed upon her. I'm just glad that she's back. I'm glad that she's going to continue her WNBA career. Like, that was scary. We didn't know how long she was going to be over there. We think about our laws and our prison systems, but when you go overseas and stuff, like, it's a totally different ball game. And most of the time, it's a lot worse than what we got going on over here. So I'm just glad that she, made it back because that's crazy. That's crazy. That should have never happened. But anywho, that's another topic for another day.
Yeah. Definitely glad that BG is free and back home. My favorite sports story of 2022. Well, it took place on February 13th, 2022. A glorious Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, actually, where the Cincinnati Bengals fell to the team that beat the 49ers in the NFC Championship game, the only one that was played this year and will only be played this year, so it's the only one that counts. We're talking about my reigning Super Bowl 56 champions Who
They actually
would
won.
that
It's not a
be?
pretend. It's not a pretend
Who-
hat there.
Oh no, this is for real.
That's
This
for
is
real. They
NFL
actually won it?
authentic. Still got the tag on it. Still got the tag. Man, it's too big for my head, so I put it in the back of my car. Or it's too small, so I put it in the back window of my car so people can see it. Real quick, shout out my friend. What's up, Cookie? What's up, Cookie? Thank you for tuning in. We're talking about my reigning Super Bowl 56 champions, Los Angeles Rams. That's my story. It was the sack seen around the world by the greatest player in this day, Aaron Donald, the consistent member of the Madden NFL 99 club, multiple time defensive player of the year. Might I add, he also put that quarterback from the 49ers in the dirt. Yes, he did. Threw him down. But yes, my favorite sports story, which also segues back into my favorite team of 2022, my Super Bowl 56 champions, the Los Angeles Rams. Hey, T-Bone, I bet you don't know what current Super Bowl championship gear looks like, do you? You had to blow the dust and the cobwebs off of yours, don't you? I see your question. I don't give a damn about your question. Okay, I'm done with the
Where's
rest
the
of
hand? Where's the hand raising tool on this app here?
Where's the what?
Where's the hand raise tool on here like a Zoom? Where's the hand raise feature?
We don't have one. I don't know why. I'm not going to talk about.
I got a question for y'all. Los
There'd be
Angeles.
too much hand raising with that emoji or that icon. We don't need that.
Not
Oh.
the Louis Rams, but for the Los
You're damn right. I'm speaking for dramatic effect. Okay.
What do y'all have like the digital version of that game? You know, the Super Bowl there?
Yes, we do.
All right. Well, when February comes around, y'all should just go ahead and get yourselves together, have a nice little gathering, and go ahead and watch that game because that's the last Super Bowl that y'all gonna see for a while with the Rams in it.
You know what, T-Bone, and when you're sitting at home watching two separate teams that you do not root for play in the Super Bowl, I'm gonna buy you one of those vintage big booty televisions with the VCR in it. So
I got one right here.
So you can dust off the last winning Super Bowl you were in and give that a watch. Hopefully your tape doesn't jam.
How long was that? Was that 2022? Was it 25, 28 years ago?
I don't know.
Oh, well,
I born?
When they won their fifth Super Bowl, that was 1995. But hey, look, you know, I'd rather have 5 Super Bowls to the team's name than what y'all got. 2?
I'd rather have 2 in this generation.
Y'all got 2.
Yeah. I was alive for both of them. If VCRs weren't invented, T-Bone, I'd have to take your word for it.
I would just like to point out I was alive for what, 4 of the 5?
Well, I was alive for all of mine. You weren't even alive for all of them. Are you a true fan? All right, I'm done.
I don't know if you need the Steiner math for you, but
Let me go ahead and plug in our good old faithful listeners on the High 365 High 365 radio, where as always hot. And everybody that's tuning in on Facebook, thank you. Make sure you leave all your comments under the platform Sports Talk Show. Leave it on our page, interact with us, and we will interact with you. Also, make sure you are tuned in and subscribed on our YouTube channel, the platform Sports Talk Show. And when we are live, and if you subscribe and click on that bell, you will have been notified. Also,
it's real loud in the
airpod. On the Roku channel. What are you doing? All our shows are on the Roku channel. So if you missed some good, entertaining topics that we discussed over 2022 and even 2021 and even 2020 and 2019, Roku channel has it because this is a show going on 4 years strong, baby. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. And we're rolling 2023 to come up on 5 years. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get on to our next topic. It's supposed to be.
You've been around for 5 years, but okay.
Y'all been
No,
on
she
for
said it'll be 5 next year. She said it. She said it.
This year,
I
wasn't
was about to say, wait a minute, my math ain't matching. Wait a minute.
No, it will be 6. Oh wait, I'm thinking about when I was
It's
on
5
the show.
this year.
So it's 5.
Little
I
selfish.
Smooth. I thought
This is
you.
our 5th
Okay.
year.
You
Well,
on the original, so I'm not gonna.
I
So
can-
dog said, y'all
My
not gonna
bad.
disrespect me sitting on them uncomfortable ass stools and being
It was
scared
5
on this
years
camera.
ago. I was sitting on that stool.
I can remember calling in from WrestleMania 34. They're up to 30. They'll be coming up on 39, and y'all started it the year before. So yeah.
Okay. Let me get my math to math. Not one.
Was
not
34 the Beach
not
Balls?
3, not vote. 5 years. Rolling 2023 to hit up on 6. Did I get it right now? My mathing now.
Yes.
All
it's
right.
mathing.
My arithmetic is ticking. That's what I'm talking about.
So dog said, y'all not gonna
Yes.
disrespect all them uncomfortable hours on that damn stool.
Somebody got some flashback there. You a little traumatized when y'all got started? It was a little
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
You didn't like the seats. What's up?
Hemorrhoids
Webcam
flaring
with
up
the
on a
scrolls
doggone
on.
screen.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, wait a minute. You know
What
what,
just
ladies?
happened?
This
Where
is
did
the
we
fellas
go?
issues, and we're ladies, we're not having these issues, so we're going to change the topic. Let them talk about their men and hemorrhoid issues. Okay, all right.
No. Speaking from expertise in my job, hemorrhoids knows no gender.
No, it doesn't. But I'm talking about the gender here on this panel. We're not talking about that. We're talking about some real sports here. Okay.
So
I
don't talk
wouldn't
to me
be,
after the show.
I
I've got
wouldn't be
doctors
me if
that
I
help
didn't
you out.
say something on this
I
show.
don't care.
To
You got
get a
HIPAA
headline.
laws. Don't violate nobody HIPAA laws. Talk about their personal problem, what you said at your job.
Look, I didn't say no names. I only said gender. I ain't say no names. I know HIPAA like the back of my hand. I ain't say no names. Yep.
Right.
I like my job.
TikTok get fired like those nurses did, talking about stuff that annoys
We're
you.
not gonna talk about that.
Don't
We're
be
not
those
gonna talk about that.
Don't
That was
do
classless and
Yeah,
an
don't.
embarrassment and a shame to fellow nurses. But anyway, we're on to the next topic. So let's go into it. Who is the 2022 Athlete of the Year? I'm gonna start with Purple Rain.
Well,
Purple
Purple
Rain,
Rain.
yeah.
I want to do a spinoff because we the ladies. Who is the best good-looking athlete of 2022?
Okay, we can do that.
Wait a minute.
Baby. No, I know. Wait a minute. This is ladies night with the man cave. We can do our spin like you do. Okay.
Okay, so
Damn. All right.
Yes. Stay and listen.
I'm gonna say Chris Paul. He is handsome. And did y'all see how Kanye tried to throw him under the bus along with Kim K? Like that was a little weird.
Oh, what happened?
So
The question is
Kanye
it true?
Kanye been off his rocker. We all know that. But he basically said that Chris Paul and Kim K were having an affair while they were married.
Nah, Chris
Don't
Paul.
know if it's been
I don't see
confirmed
him
or
doing
not.
that, and I don't see him going to that trash. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
He ain't gonna stoop his standards that
Exactly.
low. He ain't crazy.
At that point, I'm like,
Don't
Kanye,
believe
you
it.
just throwing stuff at the wall to see what stick. You know what I'm
We
saying?
know the Chris Paul out there because that name's popular, but ain't the one we know. It ain't CP3. How about that?
Okay.
Mhm.
But yeah, he is very handsome, and he's a phenomenal basketball player as well. So kudos to him. And Steph Curry gets honorable mention.
Y'all
Even though
remember
I
that
don't like
story about the
light-skinned people no
Suns in the
more.
bubble?
I mean, I don't like light-skinned dudes no more.
Oh, not anymore. They went out of style, really.
Baby, they gone.
I mean, back in the
I
day,
can't-
A-Rod was a light-skinned guy people like too, though, you know.
Yeah, but you know,
Uh,
the whole light skin acting light skin is a thing. It's a thing, and they do act light skin. I can't do it.
Oh my God.
The views expressed on the show.
I can't deal.
The views
Give me
expressed by Bunny and
some
Purple
hard
Rain is
chocolate.
theirs and theirs alone,
I'm good.
and does not reflect the Platform Sports Talk Show.
Oh, for real, though.
Okay.
More importantly, the
Yeah,
man
like,
cave.
Where's that sign that Al used to hold up on Home Improvement when Tim would say
listen.
something had a name up there of Tim's address? You can write out too.
Man, like that's a thing. Like y'all, come on now. Y'all know it's a thing.
Light-skinned.
Y'all just don't want to admit it. It's a thing. They really like, yeah, they be acting light skinned. Like it's a thing.
I don't know.
Google it.
I don't think so, Purple Rain. Okay.
Oh, y'all silly. Joe
Google it.
Google actor, light skin actors. Okay.
I don't want to be like that, but are we splitting this down the middle? Are the women going to talk about the best looking, and are the guys going to talk about just the best in general? I hope
I could chime in all fields of this if
I
you
was about
want.
to say this ladies' night. We know how to do
Well,
thank God.
Come on, Joe.
Real
don't
quick.
pigeonhole us into a box. We do best of both worlds.
Real quick, everyone knows how I feel about Jason Tatum, but I got a new man in my life.
Ooh, let me hear this one.
Jeremy Pena, World Series MVP. Look at him rocking that cowboy hat. Oh my gosh, he does things to me. I'm just saying. But if we're going athlete of the year, I gotta give it to Aaron Judge. I hate the Yankees, but Aaron Judge did some things this year, even without the home runs, the average, the slug, the OPS, the RBIs, the Gold Glove defense. He was a dude this year, so he got paid, and good for him. Good for the Yankees, and that's the only thing that's good for the Yankees.
Damn.
H-Town.
Like you say, damn for. I mean, she hit the best of both worlds. What can you say?
Like you said, it's the only thing going for the Yankees, and it's like, damn, it's kind of true.
They didn't get better. They already had good pitching. They got another good pitching, and their offense sucked last year. If Aaron Judge wasn't a video game Aaron Judge, they don't even make the playoffs. So that's just, it is what it is, honestly.
Okay.
Man.
Now I can mention somebody that can actually get both titles. Jalen Hurts. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
my
Ain't that right, baby? Yeah, Jalen Hurts can get both. All right. And him being excuse me. Him being
She ain't like that at all.
well, she said, he not light skin acting like Purple Rain was talking about, He's not that light. He's like brown skin. So. But anyway, he actually football field has been just, I'm telling you, phenomenal. It was crazy because I said this last year how when Philadelphia was starting to play good, I'm like, Hurts is the deal. He wasn't getting enough, I don't think, not publicity, but wasn't getting enough props. And now he's the truth. Just like how 2 years ago, I was on the Kyler Murray bandwagon, and now look what happened. But I said last season people got adjusted to it because he fell off during last season, 2021 season. Now look at 2022. They just, but Hurts is better and better. Now I could say Lamar Jackson before injury and all that he was better than Hurts, but now I see Hurts being better than Jackson. So he's definitely. I mean, it could have been a few athletes I could have picked from, but since I did two different topics, one person fits both of them. So shout out to him. And we'll see how far the Eagles go. Super Bowl bound, baby. We shall see.
Wait, what?
Well,
now you can understand that's fine. I just said Philadelphia Super Bowl bound, maybe. We shall see. I just left it out there. I didn't make a prediction like I did with the Blues. Okay, it's a difference, bro. You can be your 49ers bandwagon. We'll see who's going to run the NFC conference out of it.
I'll allow it.
We'll see in a few weeks.
All right.
Yeah. Time will tell.
Well, what you gonna tape?
Who got a tape on?
So dog, what you gonna see besides tape of last year's
tape
at that point?
I'm gonna
we
watch,
got DVDs and digital content.
We'll turn on the VCR and put in the tape of the last 49ers win.
You got your rewind machine because you gotta, back when they won, the rewind wasn't included in the VCR.
Thanks to this guy, I think the 49ers have a pretty good chance. You know who leads the league in sacks right now? Anybody? Any guesses? Any?
Can't be the Rams because the McDonald been injured, so nope, not them.
Should be kind of obvious the team he's on.
What I say?
You don't have to say it like that.
I'm just saying it's facts. How you want me to say it? Oh no, it can't be the Rams. Poor
Not at all. You don't have to throw that in there. He could have just left him out.
I had to get it.
left
I mean,
him alone.
it is what it is. We know McDonald made the Rams as great as they are or were. Sorry,
It's
guys.
just Donald. Ain't no
First of
Mac.
all, it's
He's
not
a
McDonald.
restaurant. He's not a restaurant.
He had a
He's
fall.
It's not a
Donald. Sorry. Let me get corrected here. But still, we know he made the
disrespect
defense
on
of
this
what they are.
show.
Like, damn.
But why I couldn't say what I didn't think I said anything wrong. I ain't I
Hunter.
ain't put the bus. I didn't talk bad about him. He just
Unmitigated disrespect
when he has high sacks,
of the
the
Los
defense
Angeles.
is phenomenal.
Do
Anyway,
you not know who that man is?
hey, I was following Donald back when the Rams were still in St.
He's
Louis. He been in the squad that long. People don't even realize that. But I was watching back when he was still in St. Louis.
He was making noise back in pit days.
Okay,
And it just
but when he came
transitioned.
in professional level, people thinking, oh, because when the Rams got good and went out to LA, and they're like, oh, he was great in St. Louis.
STL, it was him and Robert Quinn and a whole gang of other folks.
Hey, I'm not letting around steal my thunder for what I'm about to talk about. Okay.
Nah, your thunder been stole, bruh. Anyway,
Rams are done. Old McDonald's back on his farm. Okay. So the person I'm talking about is a fellow named
Purdy banged up. Anyway,
I'm talking about a guy named Nick Bosa. You may have heard of him. Leads the league in sacks this year. Was fourth in sacks last year. Dude's been doing his thing. He's only been getting better since he came into the league in 2019. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do in the playoffs. That's right. The playoffs. So, yeah, there we go.
Playoffs? You want to talk about playoffs?
I'm about the only one here who can.
Oh, why you talking about him? Saying why he said it like that? Now, see, y'all came for me, but didn't come for him. Really?
Just wait.
Oh, okay. Wait, good. I can't wait.
just wait. Just wait. He gonna be
three,
Patience, my
one of the most
Patience,
emotional
my
promos.
one.
Patience, my friend.
Patience is a virtue. Why are you rushing to lose?
Let me ask you a question. What are y'all going to say when y'all been doing all this talk all season?
You've been the only one talking. You the only one. You the one stunting with your little house coat on.
Festival cardigan.
You call it what you want. I call it the
Why you call that?
Show NFL Coogee with your co guy. That's what you got on.
Hey, I'm the only one who's got a team here who at least. By the way, did y'all see the NFL power rankings this week?
No, I was too busy at work.
I saw the video. I was so mad, man. I had to sit there and watch that whole video just to get to my team. That's what happens when your team's number one. But, I had to watch that whole video to get to the 49ers.
You see, notice that he hasn't said anything about Super Bowl because they haven't been there to win in the last generation.
No, they've been
So the
there.
only
They
thing
just
we
haven't
really
brought
talking
home
about
the
is
trophy.
power rankings and
You follow any of these
winning
teams? They
streaks.
talking about purple rain. Is she frozen? Oh,
No, sure.
I'm frozen.
I think no.
What you say?
the NFL team that they're referencing between the 49ers and T-Bone, this house coat, as it was referenced to saying that his Rams. Do you follow either or of these teams?
Come on.
I don't know. But
Come
I'm
on,
going
man.
to say my uncle is
Current.
They're trying to get you on their side. They're trying to get you on their side. So which one you going with?
This
My uncle
year.
is a huge
This year.
San Francisco 49ers fan. So shout out to my Uncle Rico. I love you. And so I'm going to ride with the 49ers on this.
Hey, that's
All right, Jobo. They're going to try to persuade you to get on their bandwagon. Which one you going with, Jobo? The Rams and Stan's team or the 49ers with your T-Bone's team?
I'm gonna go Niners because F the Rams, but yeah. Even though now my husband plays for the Rams, but it's whatever.
Not your husband. Wait. Oh.
Everyone thinks Baker and Brennan look alike, so that's why I said
They
that.
do. They do.
hey,
Damn
this
it.
for the Rams is a dead end proposition at this point this year.
Mm.
I'm saying for this
Rooting
year.
for the 49ers will make
I
you
said for
require
this
therapy.
year.
You get so close.
I need a picture of Brandon and see
Default
Baker
there.
Mayfield and him next to each other, Jobo. I need a
Just
side
wait.
by side.
Just
All right.
wait.
The resemblance
You heard it
is
here
uncanny. That's the only
Really?
time I use that word.
December
Actually,
28th,
everybody on this show
2022.
got it.
You've heard it
We need to
here.
do one of those
Just wait.
days where we have everybody put a picture of who they look like, because y'all know Sadal, I was told last week, looks like the offensive coordinator of the who's offensive coordinator you look like?
I can say exactly who Sadal looks like, but
Who is it? What's his name?
Nope.
Hugh Jackson.
No, it's not him. Smooth.
Marshall Falk.
No, it wasn't him. Oh, Eric.
I can see
Eric
Marshall Falk.
Bieniemy.
I can definitely see Marshall
Hold
Falk.
up. Mr. Producer, if you can pull up a picture of Hugh Jackson and put it up there for the public to see and put it side by side with Sadal. Okay.
And then
Okay,
we did
so the
side by
person,
side
Bunny,
of
that
Joe
you're speaking
Husband,
of is
Brandon, and
Eric
Baker Mayfield. We need two of them.
Bieniemy, however you say that damn last name. His name is Eric.
All I know, we need two different side by sides: Brandon and Baker, and Bieniemy and Sadal. Or hell, like I just said, who's the other person? Marshall Falk and Sadal. That's funny. He does remember Marshall Falk. Now.
I'm sorry, Sadal.
Oh my goodness, he can go to the store and be an overnight celebrity. He can make all money off of signing autographs.
Right. So we lost Sadal until this topic changed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think about it. Who was that? Who said he like Marshall Falk? I didn't think about it.
Stan said it first.
Nuh-uh.
I just agree with you.
Damn, Purple Rain just gonna throw me under the bus. She threw me under the bus from speed. Damn, just didn't slow down or nothing.
Yeah, funny. Any more athlete of the years or good looking athlete of the year? Did we hit them all? Everybody get
I just want to take this time, since we were kind of on the subject of football. Rest in peace, Demetrius Johnson. St. Louis.
Yeah.
He used to play pro ball. Been very active in the community and giving back, and shout out to Demetrius Johnson, man.
Yeah, I was so sad when I heard that news. He's still fairly young. How old is he? 50?
Yeah, I want to say early 50s.
He was 61. 61, I believe.
Okay, come through. Okay, but just to that was just unexpected,
right.
And
Pillar in the community.
A lot of things.
Because
the community is gonna feel that loss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of how active he was, know. So big up to Demetrius Johnson, man.
And I hope his legacy still carries on, because when I say big pillar in the community, giving back to the youth, and people, even if you didn't even be engaged in St. Louis sports, but you will hear that name a lot when it came to charitable giving, especially around
exactly.
Exactly. He did stuff year round.
And to me, that trumps the NFL career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you actually come and reach back for your people and make sure that you're a constant pillar during their times of need, speaks volumes. It speaks volumes.
Volume speaks.
Thank you for giving him a shout out to him. Yeah, he read. I hope that legacy carries on.
Yeah, me as well.
I don't think the fellas got an opportunity outside of T-Bone to give their athlete of the year. Sadal, did you want to give yours?
Yeah, I had to go with Aaron Judge, man. He did his thing, man. 62 home runs, set a record. That'll be mine.
Yeah. And then mine would have to be the man that got it done to make this hat a possibility. Yeah, I'm gonna keep bringing this hat up. Yep, I'm gonna keep bringing it up. T-Bone,
we don't need to see that hat no
one
more.
Of these. You gonna see it. My athlete of the year is the man that got the sack when it mattered the most, and that was Aaron Donald.
Oh, McDonald. Oh yeah.
You have no choice but to clap T-Bone. He put Garoppolo on the bench. Well, Trey Lance did, but
he did. Shouts out to him.
All right. So let me get you all on to another good one regarding good topics and some good, I don't know, somebody's cutting onions in the room moment. Somebody got me all,
My allergies acting up.
Man. Yeah. So, what are the sports moments that would take you into wanting to have a whole crying session like this baby here? Yeah. What are those moments make you just cry?
And no, I'm gonna let Joe say it first because I feel like we have the same one.
Yeah, we
I
probably
feel
do.
like we do.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
I feel like it's a majority, but
All right. Yeah, so for me and maybe possibly for you guys, it's Yachty and Albert. Um Obviously the whole year it was just kind of, we talk about how amazing that chase to 700 was, and Yachty and Wayno's, beating the record for starts as a battery together at 325, and then the farewell speeches they had at the last home game of the season, regular home game of the season, and then I was there at the last playoff game of the year, and Albert had a hit and Yachty had a hit in the ninth, and I cried there in the stadium, not gonna lie. So those right there sucked, and I don't want to do it again. And it made me cry a lot of tears.
Yeah, I agree with that one, man. Yeah, especially the playoff one. You know, to know that their last at bat, well, they went down fighting. You know,
Yeah.
they went down fighting.
Look at that. Look at that.
Nah. That ain't it. Looking at it ain't it. That ain't nah.
Oh wow.
Oh damn, maybe a
You
little
know,
bit. Not
this
for real.
right here.
Hey, if he could get my brows off, right?
You lucky we on Zoom, because the producer.
Oh, that is definitely your stunt double. That is your stunt.
So
Where
you
can we find
all saying the producer
dog
done
on
unlocked the
Sundays?
wrath.
We just
Producer,
seen
they know who they are.
We just saw
Where can we find Sadal on Sundays on the sideline, the offensive coordinator? Got it.
Damn. But just to piggyback on Joe and Sadal, I'll say the whole damn season, the whole experience, from Albert walking from the back, taking that long walk to the dugout, and from Wayno and Yachty breaking the battery record, from Albert reaching 700, to all them damn emotional videos on Twitter, like every one of them got me crying. And then the speeches, it was just a lot of emotion. I said it in the group chat. I can actually say it in the presence of a Laker and Kobe fan. I imagine that's how 2016 felt when Kobe's farewell season. Those emotions.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it felt like, and it hurt. Let me tell you. Like Joe said, I don't want to do that again. Oh, breaking news. Mizzou men's basketball team just defeated Kentucky. I don't know where Kentucky is ranked right now,
They were
but
number
they just
17,
got the dub.
baby. Number 7. Oh, 19. Okay. The rankings I saw said 17. Sometimes it's too close.
The number 19
I just told
team.
this guys at the restaurant today. They're there to watch the Mizzou game. I was like, they're gonna win. He's like, I don't know. I said they defeated Illinois, even though they got their assets whooped by Kansas. But I think that helped them to mold them, and look what they just did. Like, it's still kind of early, but you got two good ranked teams that you gave some L's to. Y'all on something. I'm telling you. I mean, SEC ain't no joke in basketball like they're not in football, but this is a statement win again. So shout out to the Mizzou team. Shout out to Gates for coaching. Yeah.
Definitely hope they keep that momentum going. And get further on in March Madness, because every year they would go, it was a first round knockout. Like SLU went further than Mizzou did. Not a knock on SLU now, but SLU back then, nah. Like, come on. Like, I'm glad SLU went further than Mizzou, but come on, Mizzou, you gotta hold your own.
I think this may be the time, and like I mentioned real quickly last week's show, these are players that Gates inherited. He didn't really recruit any of these guys, so he's working with what he has. He get to pick certain people. So for them to still do this, if they can go far enough to get more W's in the SEC, then I say it's a coaching difference, definitely from previous Coach Martin. Shout out to him, to the current coach, because again, it's pretty much similar players. So we shall see, but I hope they keep the momentum going. Where were we with this, Danny?
We were on Thug Tears. Me, Sadal, and
Oh,
Joe all shared the same one. So who's
so
next? Who
does
wants to
it
give their
have
Thug
to
Tear?
be in 2022 or just
Yeah,
period?
in 2022.
Oh, I don't cry thug tears. The last time I cried thug tears from sports was when Kobe passed. So
Yeah.
I guess I'm obsolete from this question.
Or
Purple Rain says she a stone cold killer.
I've been corrected. Y'all producers said that only 3 players were kept from Kwanzaa eras from the Mizzou team last year. Everybody else, I guess, Gates picked or they came through the transfer portal.
Okay. So
Stand corrected.
who got a Thug Tear moment?
Well,
T-Ball?
you know, it's Cardinals related. You know, for those of y'all that don't know, I recently came back to the area here and got a chance to take my son out to a Cardinals game and got to see the joy on his face when the Cardinals were hitting home runs, beating the Chicago Cubs. I believe they
Oh, that's
won
always a great time.
6-2, if I'm not mistaken. And you know that kind of got me. And then I realized and found out that he could have gotten into that game for free. And man, if I didn't start shedding some tears after I paid that money for those tickets. But then on the flip side, I shed some happy tears because I didn't have to pay the park. So, you know, all around, it was waterworks going that day. It's just all types of different emotions. The joy of the game, the defeat of paying for tickets that I didn't have to pay for, and also the joy of getting free parking. So, you know, it all balanced out. It all balanced out.
All right. Bunny, you got a Thug Tear moment?
I do not. I just be entertained. I look like the storylines. Some are good, some are emotional, but where it got the thug tears, nah. I meant to say earlier, actually, my other sports topic of the year was actually the women's soccer team getting that equal pay. That was huge. I know soccer's not that big in this country like in other places, but anything for women's quote unquote rights or women are advancing, I'm always staying abreast on. That's why with the whole Brittany Griner thing, I was like, hey, that's a woman that they just swapped for another person to get her back home. And that was big because we all said earlier, you know, we don't know when she's going to come back, but it was a woman. And a lot of times it's just looked over like, she'd be all right, or they'll eventually do something. So shout out to just the women's national team for soccer getting that equal pay, but no crocodile tears. The Yachty and not one. No, Yachty and Pujols, that was some good ones. So they had good moments. I saw some snippets of video that people put together. It was really nostalgic and get you like, oh, but no crocodile tears for me. So we'll see what
Let
20
me
does.
let me segue on that and ask y'all a question. Are y'all excited about soccer coming to St. Louis? Have y'all seen the progress of the stadium? Like, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, I drive by the stadium. I anytime I go downtown, I always make sure on the way back that I drive by the stadium just to get a look at it. It's a beautiful it's a beautiful piece of architecture. I can't wait
It
until we have the
definitely
first official game. Also, shout out to Profield Reserve for their collaboration with the St. Louis City Soccer Club. Um,
is.
that's a big thing. Those
Yeah.
prices are also big, but it's semi black owned. It's semi
Correct.
black owned for the team. So
Semi.
that's major. That's major. It's half
Okay.
and half.
That's major. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
definitely major. So shout
I
out to
pass
them.
by the stadium every day coming to work. So I actually saw the progression of it just being just a barren land, them just
Mhm.
kind of just digging up the foundation
Mhm.
to just building up, and then like, yeah, it's the progress is beautiful, man. And not only that,
Exactly.
they have on the other side, across the street, they have their practice facilities and everything.
Hmm.
You can see it from the highway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice.
I
A
live
nice
like
area.
I live like 10 minutes from there. So if that, maybe 7 or 8 minutes. So like any chance I get, I'm like, let me ride by the stadium to see how much they've got done. and it's up, y'all. Like it's up.
I think they start in
It's
February,
up and
right?
it's stuff.
Yeah,
You do, baby.
like
I
it's
saw
a
it.
go.
I
It's
saw
a
it
go.
Thanksgiving Day, right when during the parade. We went down there for the parade, and I walked right by it, not even knowing it was there until I was there. I was like, oh, there's the stadium. Okay.
Gonna bring a lot of revenue to the city, guys.
For sure.
Lot. You think people support baseball?
Well,
They're
we
gonna be
talked about this last
all
week.
over this.
Wait, Joe, you can give me your thoughts on this, Joe. So, how we need the city at SC Club to win. Maybe not the first couple of years, but if they want to, be sustainable and have everybody gonna call it like Harlem Nation is, they need to win early. And if they
Yeah.
do win early, and mind you, their season starts in February, so eventually they're going to be concurrent with the baseball. Do you see Cardinal Nation jumping ship? Not the diehards, but just the mediocre ones jumping ship, hopping on the SC Club if they win and the Cardinals continue their mediocrity.
No,
What you
I
think,
mean
Joe?
I don't think. Nope, the Cardinals are still the Cardinals. The fans love them, and I mean it's kind of like during the Blues playoffs, you'll have the fans go to the Cardinals game, and then they'll just make their way down the street down to Enterprise Center. So you might just see that again, now for the Blues and for, um, the soccer team, and shoot, even whenever the Battlehawks are here, So
Call.
I don't think it's going to be crossing anyone out, from seeing the Cardinals or for seeing everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Make
okay.
Okay.
probably even cheaper though.
You said what?
What was that?
It'll probably make the Cardinals tickets even cheaper while the seasons are kind of overlapping, especially if they have games around the same time. Like
Cardinals tickets are pretty cheap if you look at
I
the right
know.
spot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you can go on StubHub, you get like $10, like easy. It's not like Blues games or anything like that.
Yeah, I've seen
Real,
those.
real quick, Joe. We want to just go ahead and end this debate right now here on the last Wednesday of 2022.
It's an old photo I found, but I would try to find them both having a little headband thing on. But yeah,
Are they
Crazy.
winning? I say hell yeah.
They are.
I think so.
it's the whole dark hair, beard thing, and puppy dog eyes. That's what it is.
It works. It works.
The
Should've got a
hair
picture of
too.
Baker
Well, my husband's hair right now is all over the place, but yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I can
It's
too.
there.
They're
It's
20. Good job. Good job.
All right, as we head into the last hour of this amazing show, and yes, I said last hour because yes, we end at 9 sometimes, but we got extended, baby. We are now going until 9:30 on Hot 365 Radio, on Facebook, and on YouTube. Did Roku cut us? Is our time cut on Roku? No? Are we still?
I don't think that's the issue.
That's not an issue? That ain't no issue! That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. All right, so we're going to go ahead and segue into the favorites here at home. Here at the Platform Sports Talk Show and its affiliates, the Man Cave and Ladies Night. So I want to see what was the favorite episode from this year. So, Dahl, we'll start with you.
I think I had to say it was the Man Cave episode when the great Joe Torre came on the show. We're talking about comedian Joe Torre came on the show to bring the jokes and bring on some laughs, man. Just that moment was really, really fun to be a part of. It's just looking outside, looking in. It's like, man, look how far we've come as a show. Just two people in the basement starting out the show to having a world-renowned comic come on the show to bless us, man. It was surreal, man.
I know it wasn't also in this year, but we had his brother on too. Shout out to Guy Story also. He was a guest for our show last year.
He was chiming in on that episode too.
Chiming in from the comments. They were going back and forth. Just a nice brotherly barb, if you will. Anyone else got a favorite episode? T-Bone?
I mean, I guess let's see. I'd have to go with the Larry Hughes special. You know, from
Damn it.
Mississippi out there. You know, that was nice. Stan, I feel like I took yours, but you know,
Sorry.
I just enjoyed being out there. It was nice hanging out, having him on the show. Wasn't expecting that at first, and then you know, there he was sitting next to me. So you know, good times.
That was
Oh,
pretty cool.
By the way, wait a minute. See, these years are starting to blend together. Was the Brian Stoll episode this year too?
Yeah.
Number one. Sorry, Larry Hughes. That goes to number two.
Which episode you say, T-Bone?
Brian Stoll. With the episode we did with him earlier this year.
Okay. All right.
Felt like
Purple Rain, first and foremost, are you going to stay with us? Do we get to have you for just a little while longer? Or do you have to depart from us?
What? How long we going?
We going till 9:30, so you got 59 minutes.
I got about 15 more minutes.
Okay, all right. So, from watching, what was your favorite show this year? Watching and participating, what was your favorite show this year?
I'm gonna piggyback off Sadal because my mom actually grew up with Joe and Guy Tori, which is, you know, because St. Louis is so small, right? Everybody know everybody. But I also met Joe Torre in my adulthood at the Helium. No, what was it? Yeah, it was Helium. And he's like so funny and still has this youthful storytelling to his comedy. So I'm gonna piggyback off Sadell and say the Joe Torre episode.
All right, okay. Joe, what do you know? What was your favorite episode?
Everyone knows. It's Michelle Smallman. That was a dream come true for me. Thank you, Fred, for the 100th time for making that happen. And hopefully we can get her on again in the future. But yeah, that was amazing. Just, you know, someone that we listened to the radio every single day that was a female. You know, she knows her sports, and it was cool just getting to know her and talk sports with her. So that was definitely my favorite of all time. You know, it's up there with Randy Carricker, and then I know we talked to Brad Thompson too this year, so that was really cool just to be able to speak to a former major league pitcher, and you know he's on Bally Sports and stuff, and on the radio as well. But Michelle Smallman, number one in my heart. That's who it is.
Okay. Bunny, who you got? Who was your favorite? What was your favorite episode?
Actually, when we all got together, the ladies' night in person at the Gamble House, shout out, because we had two big important guests. We had Kalia, I always miss her name.
Kalia.
She checked me on there before. Kalia Collier, and we also had Coach Brittany Willis and the coach for Cardinal Ritters women's basketball team. Great women. Of course, we had Money McGee as well. So Joe Bo was there. We was vibing. I mean, first time we all got to see each other in person. But besides that, we had some great guests. And I'm telling you, I laughed so hard, so long. My God. Coach Willis is funny. And she was roasting her own friend, but good times. And Kalia, dope, Black Girl Magic. And little did we know, after we did that interview within a month, she got promoted to being the VP over HR operations at Dallas Mavericks. So, yeah. Love that episode. Love those great women, meet people in person, but we was vibing. Great laughs. Loved it.
Shout out to Kalia and that hometown hustle, making big moves. Also, shout out to her mother. She is the fragrance goddess. Anything you can think of and need, she got it, and they long lasting too. I got a couple weeks ago. My favorite episode, I actually have two, and they were both times that the Man Cave were in person. First episode at the G Spot, definitely was a good time in there with Coach Anthony Beck. Definitely want to get him back on the show, and then at the Larry Hughes Basketball Academy. We had Austin Huff as the guest, and Larry Hughes was in person. And you know, when that was my first time meeting Larry Hughes, I wasn't able to be on the episode where he was our guest, but that was my first time meeting him. And the fellas saw it. I kept my composure when I initially met him, right? And then when he went to the back to handle some business, I turned to the fellas. I was like, "Hey man, that's Larry Hughes. I played with him on NBA Live. This is crazy." Like, and I did. Like, I played with the Cavs and LeBron on NBA Live. I would play with the Bulls too. Wasn't a lot of people on at that time, but you know, it was just it was crazy to have someone who you watch as a child to work with them. Same thing with Craig Black. Working with him has been incredible, but just to work with Larry Hughes and interview Anthony Beck and Austin Huff in the in-person shows, those were my favorite moments of the year. We've had just this year and in the past 5, we've had a lot of guests, and the guests have grown bigger and bigger. And we've had A lists. We striving for that A+ list. So I want to say, who do we want to see in 2023 on the Platform Sports Talk Show on Roku TV? Oh, bars. Come, just,
Hey, I got somebody.
Who you got?
Yeah, I know St. Mary's just won state for football, right? Why not bring the coaches on to talk about that experience?
Okay.
Never
All
on.
right. I like that.
All
I like
boys
that.
program, you know, what it's like navigating and keeping those players
Is that Baker Mayfield?
motivated
Oh, I'm sorry.
throughout the season. I know too, Tony, wait a minute, what is his last name? Woolfolk and Brian Boogie Lowry were on the staff this year. I'm not sure who the head coach is, but do some digging.
You know, coldest producer in the land, the smoothest producer in the land is gonna get on
Yeah.
it. T-Bone, who you want to see in 2023?
That's actually a good one. I mean, I mean, look, it'd be interesting. Maybe we can, you know, get some active Cardinals on, you know, 2023.
Interesting.
You know, we starting to, you know, people starting to hear about us a little bit more. That just adds more credibility to the show and brings in more audience. And I think that, you know, hey, I'm putting it out there. If it's not this year, it's next year. At some point, we're gonna start getting active, you know, players on. You know, if it's 15 minutes, it's 15 minutes. You know, we can maybe start with getting some Battlehawk players. You know, we had the coach on. Maybe we can get maybe we can get some active players. You know, from that. Maybe at least lay the groundwork in for getting some Cardinals. Maybe some Blues. You know, something like that. Over the next 2 years, we'll make that a goal.
Okay, all right. Joe, who you want to see in 2023?
I like how T-Bone's thinking. That'd be cool. You know, right now would be the time to try to reach out and get to someone like a Mason Wynn or Jordan Walker, because they're not super busy right now. You know, they're not the face of the franchise yet. So you know, that'd be cool. But since we've had so many people from 101 on, it'd be cool to get maybe BK on here. I know I've mentioned to Fred before that we haven't had a hockey guy on before. Like, we've had Jeremy Rutherford, but like we've had multiple former players from different leagues on the show before, which is awesome. But see, now there's Jamie Rivers out there. Like, that might be cool to, you know, to get him on the show to talk some hockey. But and then Kyle Reese, I know me and Fred have talked about that as well, but he knows a lot about the Cardinals farm system. And, you know, so instead of sitting here talking about the guys that are playing right now, you might get to know a little bit more about, you know, guys like Mason Wynn, or how Nolan Gorman was whenever he was with AAA, and, you know, other minor league players throughout the league. So those would be some really cool things, cool people to have on the show.
Okay, all right. So, dog, who you want to see in 2023?
A couple of people, man. First, I said this person last year. I think this would be a perfect person to have on, Jackie Joyner Kersee.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, have Jackie Joyner Kersee on. Second person I would say is Jason Tatum. Said him
Mhm.
last year as well. Because
Alright.
why not? You
Definitely,
know,
yes.
why not go big? Get Jason Tatum on the show. And third, this is going to be kind of tough. But my cousin played for the 1984 women's gold medal basketball team, USA basketball team in 1984.
Wow.
And she was just Kathy Boswell. She was just inducted into the Missouri Valley Conference Hall of Fame, but she doesn't do a lot of interviews, and it's hard to get in touch with her because she's really not on social media like that. But it'll be cool to have her on, like say a ladies' night, you know, talk to her and her experience. And she also played overseas for many years in basketball. So
Okay.
That'd be dope.
I'm glad you mentioned that part about interviews because when you said it, I'm like, so dog, you've been on this show for 5 going on 6 years, and you've been holding an Olympic gold medalist in your back pocket. What is this in case of a rainy day? In
it's
case a
hard to get
guest
in
can't
touch
come
with her.
through, I got my cousin. But then when you said that, I'm like, okay, all right,
You know,
okay,
yeah.
all right, okay. Um, Bunny, who would you like to see in 2023?
This list could be very, very long, so I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna just hit different points. I need a St. Louis SC soccer club player. Um, and Jobo and T-Bone hit it. Definitely need a St. Louis Blues player. Um, and I'm thinking this is one of those go big. Since you mentioned about Jason Tatum, I'm thinking go big, and one of my like not idols, but like oh my gosh, it's Dawn Staley, coach of the South Carolina Gamecocks. So dope.
Okay.
Also, another one go big, and it could be a far shot, but I don't even care. Another one I think is so dope. Parker Candace, and you know she was with the Chicago Sky. I'm not sure she resigned it this past off season with them, but you know she's also on TNT. But another player I've been following since her college days. Staley as well. I was following Staley when she was on the Olympic team back in '96 Olympic team, but it's following Candace since college. But those are just women. I'm thinking basketball. So we don't just look at the men's side. That's when we said Tatum. Like I'm gonna look on the women's side too, because those are some dope women that I would love. But even if it's a far shot, definitely local Blues, MLS, because we about to have St. Louis rocking to be on the map. Even if like I said earlier, soccer's not big nationwide, it's definitely ginormous in St. Louis. So it'd be hella dope to get one of our own soccer players on here. Even if they're not known, they will be known once they leave off this show. And again, we set the footprint. So we've had a couple of guests already on here. They were in one position, blink our eyes, and they're head of something. They're in a big organization. So we definitely are no strangers to people progressing. And if they're already in, you know, a big role. Because when y'all mentioned Cardinals players, I was thinking Ozzie Smith. He never
Right,
gets
that'd be dope.
He never gets old.
Yeah.
Man, I hope that's in person, man, because I would be on the show.
I'm not even gonna
So
talk
dog,
about
That'd
my
be
mom.
that made me
I ain't even gonna
want
throw my
to
mom
watch
out there because
sports.
she took a picture with him last month. She was at a conference and he was there. She took a picture with him. I was like, why you didn't call her FaceTime me? Don't just take a picture while on the phone. She dropped the ball.
Gonna send me a picture. A picture?
After the
You can
fact.
talk to him in a picture?
FaceTime lady, damn. I could have had her plug in to get him on the show. She was slipping. But
Right.
my mama, rest her, she ain't that tech savvy like she can be. Here nor there. Those are my
Yeah.
two.
I was 5 minutes. I missed meeting Ozzie Smith in person. 5 minutes. I was working at the Cardinals Busch Stadium in I don't know, sometime in like 04. And this particular afternoon, I just had to go to lunch early. And I went to lunch. And when I came back from lunch, everybody was wide-eyed and was like, Kelsey, you missed it. Ozzie Smith just came by, was signing autographs and gave everybody autographs. Man, I was sick.
You were like that dad in that video when he thought his sons broke the TV. Son of a God damn it! God damn it! God
Yeah.
You just had to go to lunch. You just had to Easter dog. Look what
Was the
happened.
sandwich good? Was the sandwich worth it?
I'm gonna add that as one of my sound effects. That guy.
Hey, if you need, I can send you the Twitter link.
Already
I
got
got it
it.
saved. Oh, you
Already
already
got
got it. Oh, he ahead of the game. All right. Well, look, since we going big or going home for 2023 guests, man, we already had her fiance on here. She is one of the greatest Olympians of all time, and she's in love with a St. Louis man. Why not get Simone Biles on the show? I mean, look, you got
Yeah.
year breaks in between. Come on, give us 2.5 hours of your time. Two and a half.
Take 20
Two and a
minutes.
half. Huh?
So take 20 minutes. You ain't got to
20
get
minutes. Hey,
You,
that's all we need.
Whatever we can get.
look, all we need is a quick interview. You ain't even got to stay the whole time. And then I'd like to bring a member of the greatest show on turf on the show. First one that comes to mind is Isaac Bruce.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
the most recent inductee into the NFL Hall of Fame from that team. It would be an honor to get him on the show, and then definitely talk about that Hall of Fame speech, the sanctified version. I wonder if we can get the unsanctified version here on the show, here on the Man Cave. We can get what he really wanted to say, but the Lord and his wife told him, no. Humility is key. We don't believe in humility here. Talk your shit. So just come on and do it. So that's who I would love to see on this show. Simone Biles and Isaac Bruce. Everyone, like, all the answers were great. We gonna get them on here, whether it be this year or down the line. We gonna get them on here in person. You know how dope it would be to do an interview from Busch Stadium. How exciting it would be to do an interview with the turf on the ground at the dome at the America Center. I think, what was it, the TWA back then?
TWA
Battle
Dome,
Dome now.
way back,
It's the Battle Dome now.
Yes, it is the Battle Dome, but for
Hey, I wonder if we could get the owner of the XFL on here within the next 5 years.
I can't do that, bro. But I wonder. Did it do it? Sometimes I can't. That would be dope. Both of them. Get them both on here, man. Just discuss it, because with his football background, that would be. Yes, we've heard the story, but it don't hurt to hear it again. Definitely. Maybe we reach out to Coach Beck, see if we can pull some big ass strings to get that to happen. We gotta catch him in between movies.
Beck, Brian Stoll. It's not like there's not people out there.
All right. So
shout out to
we have
Miss Gamble. Read her comment.
Yeah, she said, I would love to see Brittany Griner on the show. Yes, indeed. It only takes an ask, and state the impact. The impact will be monumental. We would definitely love to see and have Brittany Griner on the show. Producer, make that happen. Work your magic. Work your magic.
We're trying to break the internet with all the viewership in one day. Come on, y'all.
So before we get out of here, before we get into the last part of our show, we want to show our love once again for Purple Rain for coming on the show. It is good to see
Thank
you. It was great to have you on. We look forward to your return to the panel. We look forward to it.
Yes. I look forward to it too, guys. Thank you for always showing love. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know.
And look, you can even come back on with one of your light-skinned friends. Got a light.
Okay.
LOL.
Oh my Lord.
That part.
Somebody on acting light skin, according to Purple Rain, she like, stop acting like that.
Light skin energy, LS.
I cannot. Yes. Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate y'all. Till next time.
You have a happy New Year.
Till next time. Happy New Year to you. All right. But damn, it ended abruptly. Bunny. I'm sorry, that was just so fast. It was like, all right, see,
See,
Whoa. Cut it. Cut it. Cut the feed. Cut the feed.
Really said.
Ooh, that was quick. For those of you local, you know the church commercial. It was quicker than this. It was fast. It was it was fast. Before we get out of here, Bunny, do you want to introduce what we got coming up next before we end this show?
Sure.
It's only right. We're about to get outnumbered here, fellas.
Hey, that's how it's supposed to be. The ladies running it. You know how we do it. Come on, man. Don't act brand new. I'm about to say don't act light skinned, but that don't apply. So, without further ado, y'all, let's get some shout outs because we got some bomb ladies who could not make it on the show right now, but they have sent their loves and they're sending a video. First up, we got a video from Coach Stringer.
2022. My team will always and forever be the Boston Celtics, followed by the Warriors. My athlete of the year at this moment would have to be either Luka or Jason Tatum. And the story that really brought my thug side out, my thug tears out, the story itself would have to be Brittany Griner returning back here from Russia. Let's see, the best episode I could say we've had that I've enjoyed, even though I couldn't make it, was the Merge episode. I think it's unique and great to have both the women and men have been able to come together and talk about sports and common topics. My favorite guest, I would have to say everybody's been a great guest because I've learned so much about new people and about new journeys and new vendors. And personally, I want to say my biggest shout out is to Fred, man, Mr. Smoooth, DJ Smoooth. Like, you've been doing it. You did it big all year, man. Also, give a shout out to the Action No Mercy family. Shout out to all the ladies and all the gents that's been holding it down all year, man. It's been an amazing run this year, and I'm so honored and blessed that I was able to be a part of it, man. Happy New Year's, and let's do it big for 2023. Peace.
All right, Coach Stringer. I love that. Good.
The year of 2023. If it was up to me, because I think we're related, I really think that in my spirit and in my heart of all hearts, Vivian Stringer is my cousin, my auntie, or something to me. I would love to have her join the ladies panel and interview her.
All right, we for real this time.
Oh snap! It should get Coach Vivian Stringer another dope. Like, oh my God, I got plenty of questions I could ask her. If y'all remember her, she was the former the coach from Rutgers University women's basketball team. Yeah.
Okay.
Dope. But Coach Stringer, thank you for that video. Even though she's not in person, she did give her 2 cents on all the topics we discussed tonight. Thank you so much for being able to send that information over to us. And hopefully she'll be able to join us for the next ladies' night. Now, she is in season for MoBap. Y'all know Missouri Baptist University. She's an assistant basketball coach. So I get it. She's busy. So I thank her for taking the time just to send that video in. So we'll get her back on here eventually when the season's over, probably. Another basketball coach, Brittany Willis, she also sent her comments on the topics we discussed tonight. So let's hear what she has to say.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Brittany Willis. I am so excited to share with you my best sports stories of 2022. I want to kick it off with my favorite athlete, as well as a moment where I shed a tear. Would definitely have to be with Serena Williams retiring from the sport of tennis. My opinion, my eyes, Serena Williams is definitely the light of women's sports, especially the game of tennis. I really feel like she's definitely made an impact in that sport, as well as opening the doors for young girls, and just, young women who are coming into the sport. She would definitely be missed for sure. But she's definitely one. I just feel like she perseveres through a lot, and I really adore that about Serena Williams. My team for 2022, you all know I'm real big into basketball. I love watching South Carolina. I'm also a Dawn Staley fan. My dad introduced her to me when I was a little girl growing up. I played point guard just like, the great Dawn Staley. So just like watching what she has done with that program, with that team. Definitely an icon. 2022 Athlete of the Year. I'm also a track girl as well. Sydney McLaughlin, watched her over the summertime, watched her break her own world records after just repeatedly. Definitely the Athlete of the Year. She definitely is deserving of it. I definitely enjoyed watching that. My favorite episode from this season definitely has to be the episode where I brought on Raven Ward. I love when I can bring in and empower Black women, especially just being in these head coaching positions. Definitely one of my favorite moments, especially when she told me she likes to read books during her free time. A really good moment. And some special shout outs. I want to give a big shout out to the Platform Sports Talk Show. Everyone involved, all the ladies and ladies night, the guys in the man cave, the man behind the scene, Fred Saunders. Just really appreciate everything that you're doing, just shedding light here in the St. Louis area, giving those people their flowers. Really appreciate you and all the efforts. Also, your wife Jamie, she's truly amazing. I'm so happy that I've met you guys. Really, just very grateful for you. The other shout out, I want to give a shout out to Clayton Girls Basketball. My team means everything to me. They motivate me and they just help me strive to be the best that I can be. So big shout out to them. We're coming along with the season. Very proud of their efforts. Our motto for the year is positive possessions, and that's what we're doing. And then last, I want to give a shout out to Poor Patty's Best Lemonade here in town. If you don't know, you'll find out real soon. See ya. I'm glad I could share you my best of 2022. Hey y'all, it's your girl Brittany.
All right, shout out to Coach Willis.
Thank you for sending that video in, Coach Willis. Again, another person that's in season. So I know she may not always make it with the ladies night, but I appreciate her for sending that video in, giving us her list, and Great Minds Think Alike for one of her favorite episodes, like mine, when we came together in person. So yeah, Coach Willis, I hope you have an amazing season. I know your girls got work to do, but hey, you got a great coach. I know you are a great, motivator, leader, and wearing the boots on the sideline. I know you'll hold them accountable, but good luck on the rest of your season, Coach Willis. Let's see, Stanton. What else we got here?
We got shout outs, and we getting a chance to get our own. We get to shout out who we want to shout out on this here last episode of 2022. Whoever wants to go first, the floor is yours. I'm not gonna delegate this.
Bill Cosby in his sweater. I mean T-Bone. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, after hearing what she said, made me think, hey, I didn't get to meet her, but I was tuned into Ladies Night, as everybody should be on the first Wednesday of every month. But I saw when Coach Raven Ward was out there with Ladies Night, and that is a fellow thoroughbred. So, shouts out to her. And shouts out to all y'all, especially Smooth out there who makes all this happen. Shouts out to all the listeners out there who continuously, is inching close to that 500 subscriber count. We're trying to get to 1,000, but we'll get to 500 for now. So, shouts out to all y'all who hit that button at some point over the past year. And if you're listening right now, hit that button. Don't wait.
T-Bone, for those who don't know, explain thoroughbreds for those who don't know.
Oh, that's Kentucky State University. See, right behind Joe, you can see my picture there on the man cave. See, I'm wearing the Kentucky State University football jersey right there. And we are the thoroughbreds. So, you go mighty thoroughbreds. There's all types of different chants out there. But, that's Kentucky State University, HBCU in Frankfort, Kentucky. 1886 it was established. And it's going to keep going on for a long time, especially when you have athletes like, Raven Ward, people like myself who are in the entertainers of the university and the band and all that stuff. So, hey, Kentucky State University, fine university. Check it out.
All right. Who's next?
I'll go. First, shout out to Brendan, my husband. Every Wednesday he takes care of this child upstairs who now is going through the terrible twos and just screams for no reason. And he does that for a couple hours when I'm just down here having fun talking about sports with some friends. So shout out to him. Shout out to all you guys. It's just awesome getting to know, everyone. Not that I get to see you guys all the time, but, Sadal and Stanton, T-Bone, it's awesome to get to know you guys. Bunny, obviously, me and you love bickering, but I love it. So shout out to you. And then obviously we cannot forget Fred. He does so much for all of us. All these amazing guests that we've had on the last 2 years have just been amazing. And hopefully 2023, and not hopefully, I know he's going to get amazing guests on again. So shout out to him. And Coach Willis made a good point. Shout out to Jamie too, because she has to put up with Fred doing all this. So she does it because she loves him. And this is just I've said it multiple times. It's, something that brings me joy every week to come on here and just talk sports all the time with you guys.
All right.
Well, I like to send a special shout out to all of our loyal supporters, past and present, those that was there from day one. Special shout out to Miss Dub, one of our loyal supporters. And yeah, just and shout out to the producer, even though he's in my doghouse right now, but he, hey, but seriously, he's put this together. It was his idea, his dream, his goal, his focus, and it's a testament to what is possible when you put a thought into action. A lot of people say what they are going to do or what they want to do, but there's very few people that actually do it. And Smoooth is one of those folks that actually put this thing in motion, and it's going on. It's 5 years strong, going on 6, and sky's the limit for this show, man. Shout out to him.
All right. Just want to read these comments real quick from Mrs. G. The platform will be a great opportunity to shine a light on coaches who are engaged with teens pre-high school age. And it's also another way to expand the brand by taking the enterprise wide across all ages. And she said Team Saunders are rock stars. And that's the simplest way to put it. Like, you can't say it any better than that. All right. Who's next with the shout outs? Woof.
Who's next?
I don't think that's how you're supposed to say it. I think it's whoop whoop. I don't know where the F came from, but okay. All right. Bunny, did you already go?
No, but I'd like to hear it go.
Here you go.
I'm just saying. Want to give a shout out for victims? Hi. 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 Tell everybody have a happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And tell them what's going on tomorrow. What's a special day?
I don't know.
When's your birthday?
December 29th.
And how old are you?
4.
Tomorrow. Yeah, it's your birthday. So, yeah, I know she always loves the spotlight with me when I'm on the show. So, shout out to my little thickums here, Miss Sasha. My other little butterball here, Mr. Nine, holding it down. Falls asleep lately, thank goodness, while I'm doing the show. So, y'all hear as much background baby noise. Anyway, thankful for opportunity to Fred, our producer. Give me an opportunity to get on here a couple years ago. Been rolling with you all ever since. So, thank you. It's just been a fun run. Can't wait to see what 2023 holds. Anywhere from all things sports to all things these young ladies growing up in front of your eyes. Again, I appreciate the opportunity because I can have my little one see, hey, mommy can do it, why can't I? So yeah, you can talk about sports. It's just not for the guys, it's for the ladies, for anybody that's interested. And we also want to give the Man Cave shout out. Y'all fellas, y'all do all right. I mean, you're not the ladies how we hold it down, but y'all all right, I guess. But it's a good thing, you all, that we have going on here. Can't wait again to see what's what's in store for us next year. But last but not least, I want to give a shout out to all the viewers, listeners, all my family, friends, husband, and yeah, that's all we got, y'all. 9:04. We never get in trouble, are we? Going over about 4 minutes. If we get in trouble, we don't stand.
If we get in trouble, blame
you
it on
gotta
me.
give us your shout outs. You got to do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I got a list, but I don't have a list. First of all, I want to shout out our viewers, those who follow us on all of our platforms, those who tune in weekly on a faithful basis. In the words of Lil Wayne, we are nothing without you. Second, I want to shout out Ladies Night, an exceptional show Always a pleasure to watch the ladies give their view on sports, and they be coming with some heat and some facts. They're not just talking; they actually know their business. So shout out to Bunny, shout out to Joe, shout out to that entire panel. I want to shout out the OGs. I want to shout out Smooth and Sadal. You all sat in uncomfortable chairs so we could live a life of luxury now, and we appreciate your sacrifice. Shout out to Sadal for the development just from the first couple shows to now. It's like it's something to be commended, and it's always a pleasure to host and to run these shows with you. Never know what you're gonna say, but it's always a fun time. Shout out to T-Bone. I guess your team is okay. You know, from the guests days to now being a fellow panel mate on the Man Cave, it's always a great time. You come with your facts and your points of view, and we appreciate it. Shout out to the former members of the Man Cave. We want to shout out to Brian Turner, and then we also want to shout out B Bova, aka Baker Mayfield, aka Joe's husband, aka Brendan. Definitely want to shout him out for the time and contributions he made to the show. Shout out to Craig Black in his absence. Also, just want to dial back real quick. Next week for Ladies Night, it will be the official 2-year anniversary celebration. 2 years. Just wanted to go back that way. Skipping back, shout out to Craig Black. It's an honor to work with someone who you listen to and who swayed you in the direction of what you wish to do, and I'm now here doing it with him. That's amazing. Personal shout outs. Shout out my lady, baby, I love you. Shout out my sister Jazz. Today is her birthday. So shout out to you. Happy birthday. Last but not least, I want to shout out our amazing producer. 4 years ago, he reached out to have me as a guest. And then for being a guest, I was making consecutive guest appearances. Does anybody know what consecutive means? Does anybody know what consecutive means? It means one right after the other. So yeah, and then he extended the invitation for me to become a host. And for 5 years now, we have been rocking the progression from the scroll zoom to the multiple, and I mean multiple Mevos. This man could put a whole movie together if he really wanted to. I mean, damn. But you know, it's the growth of Smooth, the brand. Like the growth of Smoooth Productions has been something to behold, and I'm glad to be a part of that growth. And I cannot wait to see what 2023 has in store for Smoooth Productions and the Platform Sports Talk Show. I love all of y'all. I am honored to do this with you guys, and it has been a pleasure for these past 2 Wednesdays for me to be here with everyone. It's the Platform Sports Talk family. So we are a family at the end of the day, and I'm proud to call you all my family. I love y'all. To our viewers, I love y'all. This is it. This is the last show of 2022. We are doing bigger and better in 2023, starting off with the 2-year celebration. Ain't nobody getting choked up, Smooth. Starting with the 2-year celebration, the 2-year anniversary of Ladies Night. So make sure that you all, first of all, make sure you all follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Click on that bunny.
She woke.
Oh, dang.
Bill?
She up.
Bleep,
woke
bleep,
up.
bleep, 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 bleep.
No.
There
I'm
we
gonna
go.
try to wake her up.
You know, she has a sleeping baby, you know. Now you done messed it up,
I
Stanley.
saw her move.
Stanton.
I saw her move before I said it.
When you said
Ask-
Bunny,
ask you awake.
she popped up, she was asleep, and then I was like, I thought she
Oh,
was
it was
back.
Bunny that did it. Oops, my bad. I'm sorry. Because anytime we go live, you will be notified. I'm gonna whisper so the baby can go back to sleep. This has been the Platform Sports Talk Show Super Show. We will see you all in 2023. It has been a great time.
Hey, mama, can I whisper in your ear?
What the fuck's it all? No, we're not going that way.
Oh my god.
All right, this has been the show.
Wait till you see.
If y'all keep going, Joe, please get your friends. They're not gonna worry me, please. This girl started running like y'all so silly.
Sadal was taking it there. I wasn't taking it there. Sadal took it there.
Oh my
It's
God.
usually me taking it there, but for Sadal to do it.
T-Ball, please get your friends,
This is
please.
crazy. To be honest, it's usually Smooth that
I
takes it there.
don't know what
But
to say.
Smooth isn't here.
I don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say. I'm trying to be respectful of Sanaa. I'm trying to make sure she can go back to sleep. You see she's laying down, right? You see it's happening. It's working. All right. Smooth. Play my music. In the words of Coach Prime, play my music. This has been a Smooth production. We out.